In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the SMU Mustangs taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina. The Mustangs will kick it away first. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So North Carolina's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Makes the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to run it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Daniel. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So SMU's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
And that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this world where it's pass-happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's led to 3,000 yards now.
And that's a lot when you consider some of the injury issues they've had up front throughout his career. It doesn't matter. This guy still finds ways to make positive things happen. 3,000 yards, that's a lot for a running back.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Still running at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab.
Knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 18, set to advance on the football.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's got his man. And that is a nifty bit of navigation. Wide receiver shows motion. On the ground, it's Ellington. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the tailback. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Fighting off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He makes the connection. Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Finds his target down the middle. Afterburners coming. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
North Carolina, 10.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Abraham. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off the play fake. He's taking the shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Abraham. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pryor. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
That makes the score SMU 21, North Carolina 13.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Brings up 4th down.
Pulls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The ball is out behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The give to the back. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in.
What's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The defense just simply... Sometimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Daniel. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll take a deep shot here. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on. They'll give it a shot. And it's good from 58 yards out.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Line gets set, 1st down. The give on the counter. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's right on target. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. Good.
That makes the score SMU 28, North Carolina 19.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there. Just
all kinds of running room. At the 20. Touchdown, SMU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
North Carolina, 19.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Complete downfield.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellington.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for room. It's Ellington. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. It's a draw. Powers through the defender. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys...
He's got it down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. The tap. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, SMU!
Number 27.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field.
Called for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
SMU 49, North Carolina 19.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. A third and long coming up here. Leaves it with the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Quick strike complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved, get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the win.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Unloads quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They'll throw it on 1st down. Working the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now the play fake. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Dumps it to the back. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's Kingsbury. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, North Carolina.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights.
That makes the score SMU 49, North Carolina 22.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the lone running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over North Texas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that. It'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone. Running toward the tape. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Finds his back in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
The 19-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
They'll leave it with him. And the Mustangs will keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Direct snap. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to pound their way in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Touchdown, SMU! And the stomping has commenced. Fixes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
SMU 63, North Carolina 22.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking for space. It's Ellington. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nice move to keep moving.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wide out in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. The run from the shotgun. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Mustangs send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Handoff to the lone back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
He's going to pass on second down. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Mustangs are marching down the field.
That's a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Now on on second down. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It's third down, and the line to gain is to 36. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires one high and deep. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He lofts one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. Off he goes. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is getting stomped right now. I mean, thrown around the field like a salmon at Pike's Fish Market. Just a brutal performance. They're trailing by 14 to North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
He's got his man. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
On the play. He's now 4th and goal.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And to christen this fourth quarter, they'll try to hang a three on the board. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
SMU 66, North Carolina 29.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. Going over the top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And it's perfect. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Vargas. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Give to the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. He leaves it with the back. Nifty little dance step. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Back to throw, it's Prince. Makes his connection. The Mustangs will move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
17-yard line. And that's a first down.
Now from inside the red zone. Using the quick game. Touchdown Mustangs! And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown.
North Carolina, 36.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Comes out throwing on 1st down. That's caught. It's Daniel. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniel. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll try to do it himself. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Pryor. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. It's complete! And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Jumped on top of the pile. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Back to the ground with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking for a man. It's Prince. Back open in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run it from the gun. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking in to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.